Kim Congdon, and we have a special guest today. We're very excited. Our very funny friend Bert Kreischer is here.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm so excited about doing this.
You have to tell us about this album.
So there's in New Orleans, in Louisiana, they have Mardi Gras, which we're all familiar with. You guys have been to Mardi Gras, right? They also have this thing called Coureur de Mardi Gras, which is the original Mardi Gras celebration, which defines Mardi Gras. All the things we know as Mardi Gras, like gumbo and jambalaya and all those things, this is how they ended up becoming staples of that whole festival. And so what they do is they dress like this in these outfits. There's pants that match. You also have a clan-like hood with a mask.
Oh, my clan-like hood.
Clan-like hood is all you can describe it as, because it does have a mask and it has a back just like the clan. It is from the clan.
God.
No, not from the clan, but like, trust me, you look like you're in the clan, but very colorful, like a gay clan. And then you march through the streets and you go and you ask for offerings from all the neighbors. So you go.
Wait.
And you're in a parade of everyone dressed like this on horseback. Like on floats, and you go to a house, and then the homeowner will come out and throw a chicken, and you got to catch the chicken, and then that chicken goes into the gumbo or the jambalaya, and then you'll go to a place, a guy will give you rice. So it's a march, a parade through this town. I've done it 3 times, oddly enough.
In this, well,
this is one of my outfits. I have other ones that are more like one's patchwork.
Can you just stand up a little so we can get the full outfit?
These are the pants.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
And there's tassels on the side, and you pay the women in this town. This one was in Eunice, Louisiana. You pay the women. It's very expensive to get them to make these for you, but yeah, it's if you're interested in it. I don't a production budget. I think probably paid like $150 to get them to make this for me.
Man, this is serious.
It's legit, and it comes with a hood and a mask, and so you can't tell who they are. It is called Coureur de Mardi Gras, and I'll be honest with you. If you're going to Mardi Gras, see if you can get in at one of these places. There's small towns outside New Orleans, and do it. It's a parade through the whole city. It is hardcore bros.
Holy shit!
It's not for liberals. And you definitely see people in blackface. You definitely 100% see people in blackface. It is.
What?
So are they all this color scheme? Because these are like the Mardi Gras colors.
This is yeah. And then sometimes if it's your first time, they'll whip you and beat you make you make you roll in the mud and they'll hit you with whips.
Wait,
it's really insane. It's really I've done it. I've done it for 3.
Real.
No, it's 100% real, and it's really fun.
That's crazy.
No, but it's just one of those things that you do. I've been traveling for 7 years doing TV shows on the road, and so it's one of those things that you accumulate of But I'm being honest. If you went, it's not. I wouldn't say it's entirely it's not a safe space. Don't get ready for trigger warnings. There's none of that.
I don't think I've ever used the word triggered before in my life.
No,
until today.
But I think it's one of those. I think you guys would be cool with it.
Yeah,
we're very open.
We're fun.
And you start drinking the second it starts.
Yeah, then we'd be good.
And you can definitely say there are people that are partying with coke and it is fun, but it is
wild.
A all day party.
Wow.
You have to commit.
If you're into PETA, I would not go. Literally, we were how are we going to air this? Because they let a chicken go, and there are 150 dudes dressed like this, some with less on, just racing after a chicken, diving on it. It is intense.
To cook?
And by the way, didn't do a great. Yeah. Oh, they kill it. They break its neck in front of you. But what they do is they carry it through the parades. You got a chicken, and you see a guy with a tongue ring and an eye,
a
weird aesthetic. Is the whole what is the vibe? Do all of them
party?
Look like
It's Mardi Gras for them. That's their Mardi Gras.
So are their tits out? Do you like how I did this?
There was a chant they were chanting. Because I think it's predominantly men. Only men are allowed on the float. Women can walk next to the float, but men are allowed on the float. And then they were chanting this chant, show them titties for the boys. Come on, ladies, show the titties for the boys. And girls are showing tits. But it's a very small town. It's towns of 1,200 people, and they all know each other. And all their behavior's excusable, and it's
that sounds pretty cool.
Could you imagine going down to the float to support your man? You're that's right, that's my man on that float. I'm not allowed on the float, but I'm here in case people want some titties.
Yeah, that's the mentality of it. Yeah.
That's so fun. That's crazy. That almost feels like you were telling me that story, and I was having an acid flash during it, and I just made up my own story in my head. It sounds so crazy.
It'll freak you out.
When was the last year you went to it?
Probably 2 years ago.
It sounds
A
like
year ago?
something I'd want to see.
It's fun as shit to go to. I mean, now the problem is, like, they did this one where they have a pole, and it's like probably I'm gonna Ryan Lochte this, but it's probably like a 100-foot pole. Maybe it's a 20-foot pole, but on the top is a cage with a chicken, and you get out, and all of a sudden, you're the, I forget what they're called, but they're like the pledges, the young guys, and they're like, get that chicken, boys.
They're hazing you.
It's hazing hardcore.
Whoa.
And they got whips, and they're like, get that chicken, boys. And all of a sudden, you see 100 people all dressed like this trying to climb this pole to get the chicken down.
God.
It is buzz. And it was raining. One of the times I went, it was raining, and it was muddy, and it was like, they were like, everybody, get down in that mud. And then everyone's in the mud, and they're like, roll around like the pigs you are. And they're whipping you with ropes, and then you pop up.
Roll around like the pigs you are.
And then,
Like some S&M.
but then what happens is the whole parade is filled with these little events. I don't know if I'm doing a great job of explaining it or showing that it is fun, because I'm making it sound more racist than it is. But it's peppered with these events, like a chicken on a pole, catch a chicken, get some like you're getting ingredients for this jambalaya or gumbo, whatever it is, and at the very end you meet up at this town, in the town center, and everyone makes jambalaya or gumbo, whichever one it is.
I'm kind of into that.
And everyone drinks, and everyone stays there and parties, and it's a blast. It really is a fun time.
Wow.
If you're white, it's definitely a blast. If you're black, if you're black, I don't think anyone's gonna be racist, but I will definitely say, you got to be one of those black guys that can roll around with like a couple Klan jokes.
Well, okay, so is the jambalaya good?
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's homemade, and the thing is, it's in February, so it's cold, and it was raining. I think both times I went, and so you're freezing. So the time you get there, it's cold. You've been drinking this whole time. And you start wolfing down this jambalaya or gumbo. I get them mixed up.
It's like the same
It's
shit.
just, I think it's pretty much the
Are they
same.
synonyms? Or is
Maybe one doesn't
They're
have
not
rice.
synonyms. Gumbo,
Jumbo,
Rice?
not a hybrid.
jambalaya. I think it's jambalaya. Jambalaya is the soupy one. Gumbo's the thick one filled with rice.
More like a stew.
Yeah, like I think I like jambalaya better, especially if you put like a clam or an oyster on top and let it start cooking with it. That's so good. They do it at Papa's this place
Papa
in
John's?
Not Papa John's, Papa. Oh, right now someone's watching this going, I'm from Texas. I know what you're talking about. There's one in the Dallas airport.
See if anyone on there knows what it is.
You guys know the thing?
No.
It's in Texas. It's Papacitos, Papa.
If you know a place to get jambalaya in the Texas area, then chat us.
That starts with Papa.
If I call Joey Diaz, he'd tell you it right now.
Papa.
Go on, we like to reintroduce ourselves because they're.
I'll call Joey. Joey will tell me in a meeting. Like, we all did Austin at different points, and Joey, the one thing Joey said, he's like, dog, the club's great. Go across the street to Papa. Fuck, what's the name of it?
Papa what? Hey guys,
Big
thanks for joining
Papas.
us. Halfway through, as we people that just log in.
Yeah.
This is Bert Kreischer. He's the guest today.
Yeah, I am the guest. I'm calling Joey Diaz to find the name of this
This
restaurant. All right, that's not gonna happen. Don't worry, we'll get to it.
What, he only picks up on the first ring?
No, if you don't get Joey by 3 rings, he's not answering.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and if you don't pick up his on the 3rd ring, he's hanging up.
Someone said Papacitos.
Is it Papacitos?
2 people said Papacitos.
Is it
and
Papacitos?
then someone said Papacitos, cocksucker.
Yeah, I think it is Papacitos. It's so good.
Papacitos Cantina.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I kind of blend in. I feel like I had. Did you ever hear the story about? I heard this story one time in productions folklore. Puff Daddy came to the set of one of those. Those like I remember the '80s type things where it was green screened.
Yeah,
It was just a seat.
yeah.
So they got Puff Daddy to come, and Puff Daddy's like, "I'll be there, but I'm going to be there the day before so I can see the set." And they're like, "Wow, he's real meticulous." So Puff Daddy walks in, looks at the set, sees his green screen, and goes, "All right." So he leaves, and then he comes back the next day, and he's dressed all in green.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
He was just a black head just floating around with a green tracksuit on.
That's really funny.
Oh,
Bert,
Yeah.
when was your first sleepover? Do you remember? Do you have any good sleepover stories?
That's
my first sleepover was a panic attack. It was at Pat Fagan's house, and my parents. Yeah. Oh, hardcore panic attack.
Yeah, because sometimes you go to other people's homes and you're like, fuck, this is not my house. These people are weird.
Oh, and then they're like, and then they have different rules in their house?
Yeah.
They're like, Kelly, we always watch a creature feature before we go to bed. And I'm like, oh, we're not allowed to watch scary movies?
Yeah.
And then like, they all went to bed at 8, and in our house, we had no bedtime. So
8?
we watch, oh yeah, so we watch,
That's
we
like my
eat
house.
dinner, load up on sugar, watch Creature Feature with Dr. Paul Bearer, and then we all go to bed. And I just remember sitting on a couch in Temple Terrace, staring out the window, waiting to see a car drive by that's
Your
my
mom?
parents.
Aww.
And it was raining, and I was like, this fucking sucks. I literally, it was my first panic attack, and I was like, I guess I'll never be doing sleepovers for the rest of my
How
life.
old were you?
Probably, I'm gonna ballpark it like 6.
That's a really young sleepover.
No.
I don't think I had my first sleepover till I was like at least like 8.
Really? I
Yeah.
was doing sleepovers at around 6.
6?
And like, there are some times when it's just like you don't want to be there and their house smells weird. Like, home smells are really interesting.
But
too.
then your friends screw you over when they come to your house sometimes. Like this girl made my Barbies have sex, and she was like being really weird.
Oh, there's nothing creepier than the sexual sleepover.
Yeah.
When someone introduces all their sexual nuance to you, and you're way too young to have it. You ready for this? It was during the 1980 Olympics. I remember going down the street. I won't say this guy's name because I learned that is a bad thing to do in comedy these days, is be honest with the guy's name. But he lived right down the street from me. I went to his house. I remember watching Olympics, and then we went to bed, and he was like,
no, here it comes.
And he was like, you know what I like to do? Or no, I remember he goes, dare me, I won't hump the floor. And I was like, I don't even know what humping is. And he was like, dare me, I won't. And I go, I dare you, you won't. And then he gets out of bed, rock hard. We are both maybe first grade, rock hard, and starts humping the floor, but like doing push-ups. And I go, what are you doing? And then he goes in and he gets this, there used to be this rubber circle. It was like a rubber circle
me embarrassed.
that you would take it so that you could put it in your hand and you could grab a jar and get traction.
Oh, okay.
And then he just comes back with one of those, and then he wraps it around his dick, and he starts going, watch, and starts playing with his dick with it. I'm like, what are we doing? This is awkward. And I remember being like, I think I'm going to go to bed now. I remember having a sleepover in high school, and the dude jacked off in bed. By the way, I did sleepovers in high school where up until like 9th grade, you slept in bed with the dude.
Yeah, I was doing
Yeah.
sleepovers.
Yeah,
like
that's how it
that, too.
was.
Also, I had this one friend who I really liked to have sleepovers with, but then in high school, she used to always try to get me to shower with her. And I was like, dude, I don't want to go in the shower with you. I would freak out because this girl was staying at my house for like 4 days because her parents were out of town. So I'd wake up like an hour early to shower so that she didn't suggest that we should take a shower together because I felt like she was always trying to get me in the fucking shower.
This girl tried to kiss me in kindergarten. She did kiss me. And then she was like, it's like we're playing house. And I was like, I don't think this is how you play house.
Yeah, it's
They're not going to let
weird.
people play house like this for another 20 years.
And then I was trying to like hint to my teacher, but I didn't know how to say it. You know, that being like a tattletale. Like, this chick's weird.
9th grade, I spent the night at, I won't say his name, but a guy's house. It's so much better when you say their names.
I know.
I spent the night
I'm
at
sure I remember the girl in kindergarten's name.
friend's house, and he was like, "Yeah, just sleep in bed with me." And I was like, "You have a single bed." And he was like, "No, it's fine." And I was like, "Okay." And I got in bed, 2 like 9th graders in bed like this, and he rolled over on his side. Now we're spooning, and I was like, "I think I'm gonna sleep on the floor." And he's like, "I thought you said you were allergic to cats." And I was like, "No, not really." And then
I
laid
love
on
cats.
a rug on a shag carpet where his cat was everywhere, just just laid on the floor, just. It was, oh my God. I've had some nightmare sleepovers.
Dude, the sexual ones are the funniest thing ever.
The sexual
That's
stuff.
so
That should be a
funny
segment. That should be a segment of your show. Let's hear your sexual sleepovers.
Yeah, because that-
so many of them.
It's true.
Just like, yeah, it is true.
Then
Because-
that bitch Brittany got my Barbies naked, and then she put them in the tub together.
I would
the
always
boy
do
and
that
the
with my
girl.
Barbies.
Dude, she did it and left it like that, and I was like just watching her play, like, you're weird. Why are you doing that? And
We
then-
taught a younger brother how to jack off at one slumber party. I remember that. Like, I must have been in maybe like 8th grade, and the older brother was like, "Bert, you play with your dick, right? Or play with your penis," whatever you said to make it. It was whatever. It wasn't that language.
Yeah.
But you touch it, and I was like, "Yeah, I have. Yeah, of course, man." And he was like, "Tell David, or tell what's his name, he can touch it. It's totally fine." And I was like, "Oh, sometimes, yeah." It was the only time I've ever been open about masturbation ever. And then from that day on, I just lied about it. And I was like, "No, don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about." But I think that guy, we taught him how to masturbate that night.
Wow.
What about, like, have you ever hosted a sleepover?
I host them all the time because I have kids.
Yeah, so, like, I was talking about how whenever we would have sleepovers at my house, my mom would have to be like, Steve, put on a shirt. Because he would always be, like, shirtless with his belly out. My mom would be like, Steve, put on a shirt. Sarah's friends are here.
Oh, I've been told by that. I've been told that.
I kind of like that. It's a little bit of equality. And then guys are like, why do I have to put on a shirt? Nothing wrong with my boobs.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, that's how we feel.
Our slumber parties are epic because I have 2 girls that are 2 years apart. So when we do a slumber party, we'll get like 2 or 3 of George's friends and then like 6 of Isla's friends and and do a tent in the back of the tent. And all the kids will sleep in the tent yard and just put mattresses in it.
Dude, I want to have a sleepover.
And my wife will sleep outside with them. I'll sleep
She's so fun.
My wife sleeps on a cot just outside. Like, doesn't give a shit. She grew up camping. We slept on the dirt. Like, just laid in the dirt and went, good night, world. Closed your eyes. Sober. Passed out in the dirt next to a fire. Just spiders crawling in your ears.
I love that she sleeps outside with them because my parents would be like, oh yeah, the kids outside, the parents will be inside type of thing.
I'm still like that. I go, hey, we're going to hang out in the man cave until everyone falls asleep. The best slumber party story I have, and I will say names on this one, my friend Claire is a vegetarian. Her husband John was almost like a vegetarian by proxy. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if that's how you use proxy. But he had to be one because she was a vegetarian.
Right.
And he used to piss and moan about like he'd get to our house and he'd sneak steak, like he'd put it under rice and he's like, I don't want, it's such a hassle. So we do a slumber party for like Isla's probably 7th birthday. I wake up, I make like 4 trays of bacon. I put them on parchment paper. I cook them at 425 for 25 minutes. They are amazing. Melt in your mouth bacon. I pull it out and I make a joke to Claire. I go, too bad you're a vegetarian and you can't have any of this because it's amazing. The whole house smells like bacon. I go out, bring a tray of bacon to the kids. The kids devour it. Walk back in and Claire's pounding bacon. I go, oh! Like almost like you caught a gay dude like jerking off to straight porn.
Shit.
Like I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, I can't help it. Don't tell anybody. And I was like, I'm telling everybody. You're a vegetarian. Like, that was one of my favorite slumber party moments.
That's amazing because I feel like there is this weird thing where some vegetarians, they go so far with it. So it's like if you catch them in the act of meat eating, that's like the best. They're the most vulnerable they could possibly ever fucking be.
Yeah.
And it's like caught you red fucking handed.
My buddy Croy used to say, he was like, we said it about ever go to the mat sobriety. We're like, nuts, and go, that's it, I'm done drinking. That's it, I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's it.
Turns
Turns out I'm gay. Like, you never know maybe gay is a bad example in the 3s. But like,
you could change your mind maybe.
Yeah, but like, it's like
a thought.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you might want to have a steak. Like, I knew a vegetarian that really missed cheeseburgers. And we were like, why can't you just have one? She's like, well, I'm a vegetarian. It's like, once you put that line in the sand, everyone then judges you based on your own fucking line.
When you
made
could
a
just
line.
say, like, I prefer not to eat animals, so I avoid it.
Or someone said to me the other
don't
day,
say anything.
I haven't been drinking a lot lately. And someone goes, so I guess you quit drinking? I go, no. Because, look, I didn't want to drink last night, and I don't want to drink tonight. Only because I feel good, and I'm losing weight. That doesn't mean I don't want to drink.
Yeah.
I may want to drink. That's how normal people live.
Yeah.
Like, I'm eating clean right now, like trying to eat clean. But like I have almonds, but I have a Diet Coke. I would hate to be like, guys, I only eat clean. Like you make that statement to it's the same thing with this. What's it called when you have like not supremacy over someone, but like
it's almost like you're
righteousness. It's righteousness. You draw that line in the sand for righteousness. I'm sober. No, listen, I'm not shitting on you for sober. God bless. If that's what you need, if you need that line in the sand to stay sober, 100%.
Yeah.
There's so many people that you see draw that line, especially in our business. They're like, I'm done drinking. And they say it almost to like...
drunk, and then you're like, fuck.
so much
all the
fucking
people
worse.
you see that are like, I'm sober, and then you see them doing drugs, you're like, oh, just say you do drugs a little bit.
Joey Diaz is calling. But like, it's like I had a friend one time who's like, in order to work with him, you have to be sober. And I was like, well, that seems silly, but I was like, you know what? I can totally stop drinking for work. Booze is not more important to me than work. So I go, deal. So I stop, and then it turns out the guy is totally using drugs. And I'm like, Like, I thought we were sober. And he's like, well, I'm not a teetotaler. And you're like, well, then, and he was like, yeah, you want to smoke potty pills? And I was like, no, I don't want to do any of that shit because I'm feeling really good. Like, if that's the deal, I'd just rather drink a beer. It's so much easier than to eat some painkillers and a Xanax and smoke a joint.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's so funny how
Should
people
we play
do
a
that.
game?
I guess we could try a game. Do you want to try? Okay, I feel like we're gonna try to defuse a bomb.
I like that.
Is that cool?
I like that. I've always wanted to do that in real life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the manual. So, okay, we have a choice.
And let me just let you guys know this manual is thick as fuck.
It is. This is the manual.
Fuck.
It's pretty thick.
Thick as
It's so
fuck.
thick it has a black boyfriend. Hey.
I like it.
So
Well, you shouldn't look at it. You need to defuse the bomb.
Yeah.
okay,
So we have to look at.
Don't take our literature.
I was thinking you guys could describe the bomb.
That's
'cause
what,
you
yeah, but
guys-
that's this
no,
part.
No. I'm like can't even look at the screen.
She gets these things. I don't even know
I
what's
think
happening.
let's pull it up. Here, I'll show you. Let's see if we can pull this up.
Did you see our troll doll? She's in lingerie.
By the way,
Give
can
me-
I tell you why I would not be good on Twitch? My sisters, if they're watching this, already know. I have something called a work face. So whenever I do something,
too. I
go into a work face.
My mouth just opens. I'm like, ugh.
I do
all
this.
the
I do this.
I'm like,
And like, huh?
But I stick my tongue out.
I look
sometimes.
like I'm a mouth breather. I'm like, ugh. You know, like
I saw you play a game and you were fine. You were like, yeah, you do kind of that.
yeah. I just keep my mouth open. My mouth just opens when it's relaxed.
They should make something like a lip liner that sticks your lips together. So like you're like a lip gloss that's sticky. So for people that do that, they're gonna go. What? Are we doing something wrong? Just hit next.
Yeah, I think we're good. Okay.
Shit.
Oh, you have to defuse it to start the game?
Ask
game
a
requires-
friend.
Ask a friend to get the bomb defusal manual.
have the manual.
It's
Okay,
right there. Code.
so
I got
this
the
is
code.
how-
I got the code.
Okay, so are you going to do this?
I mean, just tell me what. There's the code.
241. We've already done it. This is super easy.
All right.
241.
Okay. Bert is taking charge.
By the way, I used to have a video game show
You did.
on Spike. Yeah, like for 13 episodes. It got canceled because people that play video games don't watch TV.
Coming in one thing.
What?
Our monitor's frozen, so we can't see what you're saying.
Oh,
We're
okay.
just looking on this page.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Good call.
Great. I'm just kidding. You can tell Kim is the mom of her friends. Hey!
She is the mom.
Hey,
of
what are
her
the
friend.
comments?
Am I? These comments. All right.
Yeah, let's
all
see
right.
some of these comments.
Yeah, let's see some of these.
Bird is fat. Oh, cool. That's original.
Wow.
I don't see that 1,000 times a day.
I am not even
still a
Bert, and
thing?
yeah.
It's not going anyway. I made fat shaming shirts. Go to burtburtburt.com and get a fat shaming is real t-shirt.
Fat shaming is real.
Yeah, and I was like, and my wife was like, you should send one to Amy. How fat shaming works? It's send her humor, and I was like, that's exactly a medium or an XL fat shaming shirt, and
so
Amy Schumer be like, I didn't want to think about that today. Hey, Hey Adele, here's a double XL.
That's
Do you ever get
A triple
Rosie
XL.
O'Donnell.
She's like, I'm just a large.
Oh, I'm not going to say. I gave a shirt to a celebrity one time, and it was a medium, because I was like, I don't want to give them a small and then them not be able to wear it. And then they looked at me and they're like, yeah, I had to send it to the tailor to get it brought in. And I was like, oh. And I was like, and then in my head I was like, oh wait, you know what? My wife sent that shirt. What a hook my wife is.
That's amazing.
Okay, so people said the show makes me want to beat my meat.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's when we were talking about jerking off at the
We never
sleepover,
say
though.
beat my meat.
I
again.
didn't say it.
I've never said beat my meat personally.
But I'm into it. Like anything.
They say your head looks like it's just floating too.
It does.
Which it kind of does.
My beard is so strong right now. Like I've been growing it out because I have rosacea in this cheek.
In just
You know
one
what?
cheek.
I love that. I think it's adorable.
What, rosacea?
Rosacea. Yeah. Whenever people have it, I'm like, it's so cute.
Totally the mom in our friend group.
I really do think it's adorable. I've seen a lot of people with it, and I'm like, that's so cute. They just look like they're always blushing.
Yeah.
Like it's like cute.
Unless they have it all over their hands, and then, or no, I'm thinking of what's it?
Eczema?
Eczema.
Oh,
What do
eczema,
I
you
have?
gross bitch.
Take a look at what's in my cheek.
Is that rosacea? I
don't know what it is.
Rosacea.
Let me take
It's
a
just
look.
like.
Oh yeah, that's rosacea.
Yeah, and so I can't trim my beard because then you see it and I look like Santa Claus.
That's
Your
such a
beard is strong.
white guy thing to get.
By the way, this could be a talk show for me, just watching him figure out a computer. Try turning it off.
What kind of games and stuff did you play with as a
Can I
kid?
tell you, I'm obsessed with snowboarding games. Anything
Snowboarding?
snowboarding. Like there's a game called, there was a snowboarding game that was really popular called SSX.
SSX.
Do you remember playing that? Dude, I missed large portions of my daughter's childhood because of this game. That and Tiger Woods golf.
Tiger Woods golf?
Yeah, because you got to make your own player, so I made him look like Patrice O'Neill.
But you look so much happier having those memories.
Yeah, it's so funny because I know friends that I'm trying to think of I don't want to say the name because then no, I don't want to say the name because then it may, but like there are parents who literally the father loves video games and the mother's like, you're losing your child. Like it's a bone of contention.
It's a bad thing. Video
Well, they're
games.
just as addicting as anything else.
So many times I've been with my headphones playing like Call of Duty, and I've just heard like on the other end like a baby like wah, wah, and the guy's like just playing like
Shut the fuck up.
It's like, get off. Your kid's crying. Nobody else wants to hear it.
That's crazy.
I'm sure it breaks up marriages.
But Tiger Woods golf, that must have been before Tiger Woods had his fall from grace.
No, that you used to have him. If he won, he got to choke a chick out.
What?
No, I'm kidding. No, it was definitely before his fall from grace. But the more you played it, the more you got to hit further. And so a game that was at once difficult became very easy once you had played it a lot. So I used to love Tiger Woods golf. Are we still on?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
good,
still
good,
on.
good.
We're just trying
It
to
seems like
figure out how to play
our
this.
thing is frozen.
Here, let me
But
see. Let me
maybe
see
we're
the. Let
on?
me see the chat. I'll tell you. My first sleepover was at 29. Oh, Anthony, how cool.
That's such an old sleepover.
That is
What's
such
with the
an
chat
old
today?
thing.
LOL. Chat is fat. Bert is fat. Born is fat. Must have Jim Norton's house. Must have been Jim. Oh, these are real, legit fans. Like these are comedy fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! I thought we'd just get a bunch of gamers in here. Like
There's some gamers too.
this is
It's
awesome.
a hybrid of fans.
Burp your worm. I like this guest. LOL. Plus that beard. Thanks, Winston.
Reset the machines. Tell me we'll be back in like a minute.
Hey everyone, we're gonna be. Oh, it's your show. Maybe I should let you do that.
It's okay. We're gonna be back
handled
in a
it.
minute.
We'll be back in 1 minute, right here. Twitch.tv/.
All right.
These are legit comedy fans.
Yeah.